I'm hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical, I agree.
This is my stream business to you. This is my public face. This is what matters. Nothing else. But that's the problem, is most people who have issue with me don't have real issue with this. They have issue with other shit that's bullshit. They want to bring up to try to pull other things to be dramatic, right? That thing happened behind the scenes years ago. This happened there. Who cares? Not all this nonsense that people dug up out of the dirt that has nothing to do with anything. And
we just had Turkey Tom make a 2-hour documentary on me. And after that, he tried so badly to get me to do an interview, to make a comment, and literally he admitted publicly, and this was his big mistake, he admitted publicly why. He actually said this outright, and then after the fact he tried to take it back, which doesn't work. Once you've said something publicly on the internet, you've exposed yourself. My past is my past, it's public, right? Everything that I've done in the last 15 years has been broadcast. You guys know what I was up to. So no, like, I'm not worried at night about horrible things from my past. No, zero fears of anything like that. I sleep soundly at night. Days are long in my past. I'm done with that crap. Anything like that in 100 fucking years, but they don't want to act like that's the case. Instead, they want to act like that's forever. Just like they want to act like things I said 10, 15 years ago were things I said yesterday. And they make highlights of the negative stuff from my past and they put it out to companies to try to get me canceled and shit. This is exactly the kind of behavior that they engage in. So all I would say is, don't listen to their bullshit. Don't buy into their horse shit. All right? Actually said this outright, and then after the fact he tried to take it back, which doesn't work. Once you've said something publicly on the internet, you've exposed yourself. It's always the same shit. They never come up with anything new.
It's almost like it must be true, because if it was fake, then new things would be generated every day. Well, am I wrong? Because if everything was just fake, then we could just make up something fake every day. Phil has 2 tongues, and let that run. Things that are happening that we talk about, a lot of validity to them. You know, like the bank leaks. Like we know that happened.
The WWE Champions thing. How he said that he never played it.
It's been the same stuff for like 6 years now. They got nothing else to say. They've regurgitated the same toxic shit so many times now, right? And you say you don't have to act holier than thou. You know what? You're right. I don't have to
because
I don't have to act when it's true. So if you think I'm acting holier than thou because I don't want to play a toxic game of milking people on the internet, then I guess I'm holier than thou. I'll be completely 100% honest with you. And, you know, people will... I say that a lot. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. I also say I'm going to be transparent. These are mannerisms in my speech. When I say that, essentially what I'm trying to do is emphasize that what I'm about to tell you is a serious matter. It's not me joking. But some people over the years have misconstrued it as meaning other things. All it means when I say that is I'm about to tell you guys something really important. And it's meaningful to me, so please listen up. That being said, all right, it's the life I live of a public-facing persona that people harass me all the time for no fucking reason. You seriously, in the 12 years I've been a content creator, of all the things I've said and done, and I admit there's been many things I've done wrong. I've since apologized for them profusely and grown and learned and matured from what I do wrong. It's, you gotta put up with that crap when you're a public-facing person. All right, so no worries. All right, don't need to talk about it anymore. Fair enough. Okay. I really don't want to talk about the tractors today, dude. I understand, you know, you're basically just trying to reiterate things I've said, but I really don't want to talk about the tractors today. I'd rather focus on Mario and positivity and, you know, not think about the stupid, nasty stuff, okay? In reality, I've admitted many, many times publicly that I'm not perfect and I have a lot of flaws. And, you know, it's funny because some people try to say that I have scapegoats and stuff. Listen, do I feel that I'm 100% responsible for all the things that have ever happened to me? No. I've made a lot of dumb, bad decisions over the years. Things I've said and done that were bad in videos and in streams. Friendships that have been ruined. Financially, my situation is completely screwed over. And these are all have to do with me and things that I've done. I was kind of like almost the archetype of someone who just did random kind of gameplay videos. And seeing what happens to Phil and learn from Phil's experience, how people can use it against you, and being careful and responsible for what you put out there and what you say and do on the internet, because it could also come back to bite you, all right? He actually said this outright, and then after the fact, he tried to take it back, which doesn't work. Once you've said something publicly on the internet, you've exposed yourself. Phil, you're trying to act holier than thou. No, I'm just telling you facts. And if you judge it that way, if you're actually judging it that you think that I'm better than them because of what I say, that's a fact. I can't change that fact. I'm not going to lie to you about the things that have happened. I'm not going to make up fantasy situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I went into playing Metal Gear Solid 1, it was literally intentional that I was going to go absolutely over the top with my reactions. But I explained that as such. What you'll notice is that when you watch hater videos and the nonsense that they've said about me over the years, you notice that they don't mention that. I outright said in all my content and everything, well, I'm going to play this game and razz the hell out of it because you guys gave me crap about Metal Gear Solid 2. Now watch this. I'm going to double down on Metal Gear Solid 1. I literally hammed it up on purpose. But no one wants to say it. Again, they just want to act like, oh, that didn't happen. It's called rewriting history for personal benefit. Hate Phil, and we should kill. But the bottom line is, today, I was threatened physically with murder. And I am not going to put up with this shit anymore. And I'm not going to allow any of these fucking people to think that it is okay to make this negative shit about me because this is what happens, right? Shame on you. If you've ever made a "this is how you don't play" about me, you almost got me killed. You. Yes, you. You're responsible. And if you are a human and you have morality in you, you should understand that. You contributed to it. Because no one fucking thought of me in a negative light until that shit fucking started. No one. There have been times when I made mistakes. That doesn't mean that people should fucking die. So fuck you. Right? And you say you don't have to act holier than thou. You know what? You're right, I don't have to.
Because I am?
I don't have to act when it's true.
Oh my god!